Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator working in Scotland. So today is Boxing Day that I'm filming this, and I hopefully put this out to you on Boxing Day because I know a lot of people are relaxing today, maybe catching up with YouTubes and just thinking about the crafting year ahead, etc. So hopefully I'll share this with you today. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. It's Boxing Day like everyone. It's been really busy leading up to Christmas. Kind of crafted out. My craft room's a mess. My house needs lots of things done. I've done a quick tidy up round the house, and to be honest, I just want to relax, and I thought, you know what, I want to go and just do a bit of stamping. I really don't want to do housework, so I've escaped into my wee craft corner, and I just thought about the Crafting Forever stamp set, and the sentiment which I love here is crafting forever, housework whenever. So, and it's true, crafting is my therapy. It helps me calm down. It shuts out all the harsh realities of the world. To be honest, my world is really quite a happy place, but sometimes it just gets stressful like everybody else's. So I'm going to do a bit of stamping. I'm going to use my watercolour pencils. I've got 2 sets in here, and I've got some blenders. I don't even know if there's going to be a finished product. I just want to show you what you can do with what you've got if it's just to relax. We may or may not make this into something. I'm just going to sit down because, well, that helps with relaxing too. I've got some Memento ink which works fine with the blenders and the watercolours. I've put some of the stamps in here onto a block, and I'm just going to randomly stamp on my paper, and we'll see what happens. So I've got the paint brushes in the tub, I've got the little stamp block that says made with love, and I've got the scissors, and I'm going to just randomly stamp around onto this. And I've also got my Crafting Forever Housework Whenever sentiment mounted up as well. So let's see. So did you all have a good Christmas? I hope you were all able to spend it with some family. I certainly did. Spent some time with my Scottish grandchildren and not Skype, but FaceTimed with my Australian grandchildren. I'm a bit like a sheepdog. The pack is split. Half my family are in Australia and half here in Scotland. So sometimes I do find that a little bit stressful. I'm just wondering if the light's okay here. It's not very good, is it? Just going to see if I can... I don't know if you can change what I can change during. Really, lighting is my nemesis. I really can't get it right at all. Not even that focused, is it? Hang on, I'm going to add a bit of light. I don't know. Anyway, I've inked up this stamp, so let's... I don't even know why, but I've closed the ink. So I'm just going to put this. Well, I just love that image. It's really nice with the brushes, and let's get more ink on. And just, you know, any direction, just a few times around. No idea what I'm going to do with this, but you know, that's what crafting's about. Sometimes things will evolve, and you know, I do say it a lot, is the process is more important than the product. You don't necessarily have to have a product. Sometimes just crafting for crafting's sake because it's relaxing. I've got hundreds of things I could be doing, But I think, to be honest, I'll be more productive in doing all the other things. I've got some blogging to do, typing up the blogs and sorting out my photographs. There's a blog hop on Saturday. I will film that card and you can see that card on Sunday, I think. I'm going to make some plans and set my goals, my crafting goals, and some personal goals for next year. I don't do New Year's resolutions as a thing, but I do try to think about what I would like to achieve. And in my Stampin' Up, I would like to get up to the next level, and that is, at the moment I'm a silver demonstrator. I would really like to get up to Silver Elite. Now it is a big jump, and I will have to work a bit harder. So part of that, it's not so much working harder, it's working smarter. There's a bit more things in, so that is, I'm going to review the things I do and maybe make a few changes in what I do, but mostly continue with the things that make me happy, and that is crafting, either on the video here or crafting with other people. I've got ladies that like to come to my house and craft with me, and I love that, I love that. But they supplement that with my wee videos as well. So there, I've put some pots of brushes there, and I'm going to pop some scissors around. These stamps, the red rubber stamps, are just the best. Just seeing where they fit in. Maybe this one as well, the stamp pad one could go in. Oh yeah, made with love. That'd do that so good. Maybe I should do a one sheet wonder with this. Do you think? I would have to do that as a part 2 because I haven't really thought that through yet. Will we put some more scissors in here? Part up there, it's good to stamp off as well. Will they fit in here? Yay! Some blades there. That's enough. I think that's enough, and we can colour that in. So I just thought maybe just show you relaxing with watercolour inks. If we make up some cards doing the yeah, I think I will do. That's what we'll do. We'll do a one sheet wonder. We'll make a few cards with this later. So what I need to do now is to colour it in. But I'll just colour a small bit in with you watching, because watching somebody else colouring is really quite boring, I think anyway. So the watercolour pencils are brilliant, and they work really well with the blenders. So the blenders have two sides. You can get these in the main catalogue, and so there's two ends. These are well used. I'm going to treat myself to a new pack soon. So these are great. So you can do, what you can do is, I'm going to do the handle of these scissors. So what you can do is you can, I'll show you two different ways. You can put the colour, some colour onto your paper, and then take your blender and pick up the colour and spread it out. And you know, you can take your time and make it darker and lighter wherever you want, you know, whatever you want. The other thing you can do is you can pick up the colour onto your blender and then add it in. And then you can build it up. So you decide what you like the best. You build your colour up however you want. So that was Coastal Cabana I used on there. And then just on your grid paper, just work the colour off. And then I'll pop the lid back on for the moment till I decide what other colour I'm thinking. Oh, excuse me, I'll put the sound off that phone, that's not good. Don't want to hear that while I'll put that out the way. So maybe sometimes quite a good idea when you come into your craft phone room is just actually to switch your phone off altogether so that you can relax completely. And I think in the pot I would like it actually to look a bit terracotta, so I'm going to put some Calypso coral in here. I love my watercolour pencils. I don't know if you have any, but the Stampin Up ones are fantastic. So you can put the colour in that way, or you can take your pencil and then you might want to put quite heavy under here so that that bit will be darker and it's a shadow. And then I'm just going to use my blender to move the colour about. I think we need a bit more here, so I'm just going to pick up some more colour from the pencil. Then there's lots of ways to do this, it's just the way I do it. And I just mix and match to suit myself what I feel looks okay. I'm no artist. There you go. Doesn't really matter at the end of the day, I'm just playing. So I've used that Calypso coral. Now I'm looking for some bright colours to put on my brushes. So here's my yellow. Look, I've used this so much, my Daffodil Delight. So I'm going to do a few brushes. And I'll put some Daffodil Delight on some of them, quite strong I'm putting that. So you can just take your time and you just colour away. Don't know if I cleaned that one off and I didn't get all the Calypso coral. Just use your grid paper or a piece of scratch paper and then just blend the colour in. I wanted them to be quite strong, so just lots of colours in here, see? And then, well, let me think, just using up the colour that's on you. You can just do. And then, what other colour could, well, that's colour's been used. Oh, a nice bright green, a bit of granny apple green maybe. So we could put some in here, some in there. And I went over a wee bit, but it doesn't really matter. So again, just make sure that you've taken the previous colour off your blender. And then, you see I'm just going through, working through it. And then maybe a nice bright blue. We've got Night of Navy actually, and that was balmy blue, but let's go for Night of Navy and add, because it's really nice and strong, some of that in here. That's all my brushes here. But we could maybe do some there. My pencil could be Bit of night and navy in it. There's another brush. Just basically just adding the colour just to show you. Can you just see you could get quite... And then of course I've made that green because I forgot to clean the daffodil yellow off, so there we go. So once you know you can do it that way, then the colour's usually stronger. It does look like I've painted that. And then I don't have a grey. Oh yes, I do have a grey actually. So I'm going to do some grey. Clean it off, Janice, clean it off. I put grey here for my scalpel, my craft knife. It's all metal, so again, cleaned off. Are you bored watching me already? I don't know, let me know what you think. Some people like to watch someone colour and some people don't. I want a bit of red in here somewhere. I'm going to put, I saw some, yeah, there we go. There and there. And of course one here, bit of red. Because the wee tip on the blender is comes to quite a nice little tip, so it's easy enough to add the colour in there. Yeah, that's quite good. So you know, you can make it as bright or as gentle as you want. Again, a bit of grey on the blades of my scissors. You just scribble it on, and then you take the blender. It just smooths the colour out into all the spaces that you want it to go. And anyone would think that you painted that. What do you think? So that's that bit. So look, I'm going to not bore you with all the colouring. I've done that bit. I'm going to switch off just now, finish the colouring, and I'll come back and show you my version of a one sheet wonder. Maybe get half a dozen cards out of this. We'll see how we go. Okay, thank you. Hi there, I'm back again. So here's what I did. There's probably a bit of a gap in the film, but here's what I finished the colouring in, and now I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with it. So I kind of was having a think, I maybe want to make some bookmarks and a card, because I need to send out my new catalogues. I've not got any of the products yet or from the new catalogue to show off. I've just been a bit disorganised this year, but I want to get the new catalogues out to everybody. So I'm going to pop in a wee card and a bookmark, I think. So I can put a wee note in the card and point out things to people that I want to point out to them about the new catalogue, and a wee bookmark so that they can save their favourite place in the new catalogue. So I've cut some bits and pieces here ready to see what we can do. I've stamped the Crafting Forever sentiment onto the smallest square in the Stitch Shapes framelits dies, and I'm going to pop that on a card. So what I'm going to do first is I worked out some measurements for a bookmark. So I'm going to use a basic thick white, and it's got to be 14.85, that's half a sheet of A4 that way, at that direction, and 5 centimetres wide, and then it goes into our tag topper and punch it. And then for the layers, I've got a piece of black here, at 12.5 by 4.5 centimetres, and that'll sit there as a mat for the piece I cut off here. So we'll see how that works out as a bookmark, but I certainly think it'll be okay as a card. So I'm going to get my trimmer in. And my card, for the card layer, and I'm just randomly, I'm not particularly choosing here, so I need this to be 14.4 that way. So I'm just going to cut that and then turn it and cut them at 9.7 because that's what my next layer, because on this I'm actually just doing an increment of 4 millimeters. 9.7, there we go. Yep. Oh, hurt my finger there. So that's 2 layers there. Now I need to work out how I can get as many layers as I can here. So it needs to be 12 by 4. So this is just like measures 15 point something. So that doesn't divide evenly by 4. So let's just go 12 here. Not quite a one sheet wonder because there's clearly a wee bit of waste here. So we've got that bit coming off there. It's too thin to be a bookmark. And then we're going to measure out 4 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 5 of these out of that. A wee bit of waste there, but never mind, we'll sort that out. Right, so 5 bookmarks and 2 cards from one sheet, that's okay. The trimmer out of the way and we'll see how we go here. So I've only prepared 1 card just to let you see, so we'll stick this together with some Tombow and we'll just lay it up. See, this is how crafting, I actually poured myself a glass of wine and I sat and did the watercolour pencils and the blender and finished off the sheet. It actually took me a bit more than an hour and I just chilled. I watched a film while I was doing it on my new iPad that my husband got me for Christmas, so I'm quite excited about that. Once I've worked out how that works, then I might be able to... Oh, what have I done wrong here? I've got this wrong altogether. Oh dear me, this is not my day, is it? That's the wrong length, so I've done something bonkers here. It should be 14, see if we can cut it without... Should be 14, I cut it 14.4. I'll be stuck to my trimmer. Right, so the last films of the year are not going to be very different to other films during the year with mistakes. But as I say, I never practiced this in advance. So here we go, let's get this layered up properly. I had great fun doing the colouring. I've been really random with my colours, just playing really. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. If crafting becomes a chore, then you know there's no point in doing it. So for me it was just relaxing. So I think I'm going to do a landscape card here. Can you see okay? And I showed you I had made the sentiment. Here it is. I'm just going to pop that on a couple of dimensionals. Where's my dimensionals? Here they are. I'm out of the full size one, but the mini ones are just as good. Oh dear me, can't find anything today. I really have chilled for Boxing Day. I can't find my wee pokey tool. I really need to tidy up. I haven't really tidied up since the carnage of Christmas, but can you see my pokey tool anywhere? Oh dearie me. Yeah, we'll just use it. Oh, here's the tool. It's not the one I was looking for, but this one will do. This is it's a handy tool. I'm sure you've watched plenty of comedies on the telly. I think I'm just doing another one here. Okay, so let's get the back in from here. Backing's already off that one. So we'll just pop this. I'm just going to kind of put this at an angle here, or about, no, I'm going to put it just there. Crafting forever, housework whenever. That is the crafter's motto. Then let's put together a bookmark. So again, we'll layer these up. Oops. Oops. That's why I use on the bookmark I did use increments of 5mm. As I say, my habit is usually 4, but I just wanted a slightly broader. And then, as I say, we cut this half a sheet of A4 that way and 5mm, and take this punch. This is a brilliant punch, your tag maker punch. 5mm wide, stick it all the way home till you feel it hit, crunch it down, and there's the top. And then we'll just get rid of the waste and we'll layer, there's my glue, I'll layer this on. So I really have had a very chilled out Boxing Day. Took me most of the afternoon to make this film for you, and then by the time I get it downloaded it'll be evening. Dark outside already, but I have relaxed. Early this morning I kept thinking I should do this, I should do that, should I go for a walk, should I do housework, should I do this, should I do that, and just like, do you know what, it's a day to relax for me. I'm going to put this beautiful black shimmer ribbon, I'm going to cut a piece of that, and where's my sharp scissors, so let's just cut ourselves a bit. I'm not measuring, as I say, it's a relaxed day, so just pop a bit of that. In fact, no, I'll do it the other way. The lovely nice slot that this leaves you there, and just pull your ribbon through. Well, that's nice and neat. I've cut the ribbon ends at a diagonal so that it doesn't fray. Okay, what's wrong with that? I think we'll put a sentiment on the back of here, and I'm going to use the other sentiment that I like that's in here, and that is do something creative every day. Do you know, that is my mantra, really. So the card has crafting, forever housework, whenever, and I'm going to put on the back of the bookmark. Probably should have done it before I assembled it, but it's me. And I will make up the other bookmarks. So that, just tapping on with a memento. It's a felt pad, so maybe sometime a wee twist, just to make sure you've got enough ink. And I'm just going to put it there. There you go. Do something creative every day. And it's made with love. How's about that? Put the lid on my ink before I get that on something. Tidy up a wee bit. So as I say, I am just about to send out my nice new catalogues. Just hang on a second, I'll get some to show you. Just bear with me. So here is Stampin' Up Spring Summer 2019 catalogue, along with the amazing celebration brochure from the 3rd of January. Oh, I shouldn't have shown you in that. I'm not supposed to show you inside. Oh, don't tell anyone. For every £45 that you spend in either that catalogue or the main catalogue, where's my main? So don't forget about our main catalogue that runs from June 2018 right through to June 2019. It's huge, and you can see the inside of that. It's got loads of things in which you can still buy. All the basic equipment, your glue dots, your glue, that gorgeous punch that I showed you, our tag maker punch, all your inks, your colours, stamps, papers, beautiful designer series papers. This is absolutely jam-packed full, and as if that wasn't enough, we now have this beautiful spring summer catalogue and our celebration. So every 45 from the 3rd of January, every £45 that you spend in either this or this catalogue, or a combination of the two, you can choose a free item from this. Ask me what the best offer the celebrations, which goes from the 3rd of January to the 31st of March. Ask me what the best value product in there is, and I'll be happy to tell you. There's a most fantastic offer in there. If you would like to receive any or all of these catalogues, let me know. And if you would like one of these cards and a bookmark along with it from me, let me know. If you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd be delighted to be your demonstrator. As I say, just get in touch. All the ways to contact me are in the links below. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook. You know, you'll find me on any of those social media platforms. Just look for Jazzle Dazzle. So thanks for sticking with me to the end of this. I hope you've had a chilled Boxing Day. As you see, I certainly have. And watch out for the next video. Please subscribe to me and hit the little bell icon so that you get to know when I put out a new video. I have got lots of exciting things coming. They won't be as long or as chilled as this one has been. I don't normally drink wine while I'm preparing for a video, but do you know what? I'm just nice and chilled. So thank you. See you in the next one.